Up to the minutes. Brought to you by Ford. For now, forever.
To the minute, a matinee this afternoon in Montreal. The Canadiens play Pittsburgh tomorrow on Hockey Night in Canada. They hope they get a better job of a starting goaltender against. Irbe was sensational for the Hurricanes. Jeff Hackett thinks they're going cross crease for a tip-in. Doesn't happen. Short side goal for Paul Coffey. Makes it 1-0 in the second period. Now Malik, he'll go cross crease, in fact, and there is the tip-in, Robert Cron. And it's 2-0. This is only the 6th shot of the game for the Hurricanes. And you blame Jeff. He's probably sleeping after all the pressure the Canadiens had on Irbe. There's Cron again to make it 3-0 at that stage. Raczynski scored the only goal on Irbe. The shot's 45-10 Montreal. The final 3-1 Hurricanes. There in Ottawa is Magnus Arvidsson beating Felix Potvin. It's 4-1 after one in that game. So the scoreboard. Carolina leads after 60 minutes. That's good enough. They win the game by a score of 3-1 this afternoon. As I say, the Pens in Montreal tomorrow, coast to coast at 2ET. That's the score through 20 minutes at the Corral Center. McEachran's got 24 on the year. Nothing to report so far between Storr and Hasek, the Kings and the Sabres. Brind'Amour has his 18th goal. Philadelphia leads Tampa Bay 1-0. That's late in the first period now. Schwab against Hextall. Belfour faces Burke in the battle between Dallas and Florida. Nothing to report there. It's Richter and Osgood. The New York Rangers are in Detroit tonight. Anaheim and Edmonton, the starters have just been named. Hebert versus Stalenkov. Can't tell you who the goalies are yet in Calgary, but we will have highlights later tonight from both Alberta sites. And, of course, on the West Coast, we'll update you on San Jose, Colorado, and Game 2 of our doubleheader, the Chicago Blackhawks against Vancouver, coming up on Hockey Night in Canada.
Up to the minute. Brought to you by Ford. For now, forever.
Oh, Donald Audette, the former Buffalo Sabre, scores, but all of a sudden Buffalo bounces back with 3 quick ones to lead by 2. Tampa Bay Lightning were in Philadelphia. Alexander Day gets his big chance, but as you can see, it's a flyer romp. Eric Lindros, I know, had at least 2 assists. I don't know if he got one on the second Leclerc goal. He's got 31.
How about they talk about they like going like Saminar goal? How about that one? A young kid like that.
Well, they need to do something. They need to do something in Tampa. 5-1 now. Dallas, as we said at the top of the show, they're undefeated in back-to-back games. The second game, and they're up by 4.
Tony Herc, our buddy that sat with us in Chicago, we thought he was finished.
Tony Herc is eating sunflower seeds with Barry Bonds, who I wouldn't put on TV.
That's right. Best baseball player in the world.
3-2. Speaking of the best, Wayne Gretzky has a rib muscle problem. He has left the game in Detroit. Don't know the extent of it, but it's a rib muscle, and Wayne Gretzky is out of the game in Detroit. 3-2. The Rangers are up by 1. The Anaheim Mighty Ducks, you'll see highlights of this a little later on, either throughout the course of the Hawks and the Canucks, or on Scoreboard Saturday. And we will also keep you updated on the game in Calgary, where it's Bure and Pellerin squaring the affair there in the first intermission. Sakic 7 in a row for Colorado.
How about Ted Marchand finally scoring again?
And
there's the guy that never made the All-Star team, Sakic.
Good point.
Thank you.
Chicago and Vancouver, Mark Messier, Mark Crawford, all coming up on Hockey Night in Canada.
What a star-studded cast in the closing ceremonies at Maple Leaf Gardens tonight. Anne Murray, Stump, and Tom Connors, but most of all, over 100 former Toronto Maple Leafs. And the issue is already on the streets. The Toronto Sun, the puck stops here. Paper is already out, so the business of hockey at Maple Leaf Gardens is now complete with the closing ceremonies. The curtain has been brought down on almost 68 years of memories and dreams in this Canadian landmark.
This great and admired lady has been just fine since 1931. Thank you. Well, times change and one must move on.